in.
Are we close enough? Is this
No,
the
let's
distance
get
okay?
closer.
Will,
Should
how's
we
the
sit
distance?
closer?
Let's say close. Let's just here.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, this got uncomfortable.
I hated it.
Not a great.
If
not
someone
really
who
not
didn't
a
have a
great
mustache
start.
told me to do that,
Yeah.
I would be more.
But I just
okay
trimmed
with
it though. It looks good though.
It actually does look better than when you first came in.
My parents came to New York yesterday.
Wait, really?
Yeah, for the first time in years.
Wow.
Yeah, we went
love
to
it?
a Phillies Mets game.
Oh, I didn't realize you went with your parents.
Yeah, I sat right in between them. I felt like a little boy.
Wait, that's
Like
so cute.
I felt like
Are
a
they
child.
also short or no?
It's not a size thing. It's just like in between my mom and dad telling me how much they love me.
How off? Wait, that's so cute.
Yeah, my dad doesn't say it, but like
Okay,
he got the ticket, so like I know,
he
like I
loves
know
you.
that he loves me.
Yeah, how good were the seats? How much does he love you?
Ridiculous.
All right, he
they were
loves
pretty
you.
ridiculous
Yeah.
seats, and I was like, "Why are we sitting here?" My mom's like, "Well, Dad wanted to make
It's
it
like,
nice."
do they have to tell you something? Are you sitting there like
Yeah,
you're gonna
right?
tell me I'm adopted?
Like, are you pregnant again?
Yeah, I mean,
Happy 70th birthday, by the way, Dad.
did the Phillies win? Or
No, they lost.
Yeah, there we go.
But
I actually don't really care.
it was pretty sick. Like, it was honestly a pretty unbelievable. I've never been to Citi Field before, but it was pretty. That was the first baseball game I went to since high school.
What? That's crazy to me.
I know.
I feel like you would be at baseball games all the time. It's not
But
expensive.
because I played growing up.
Are you good?
Yeah. What? I didn't like how no one was like cool with that answer. Everyone just waited for me to say something else.
What did you do at baseball? What kind of position did you have?
That was the most unathletic question.
All right.
What kind of baseballer were you? Like, were you the one that got it and threw it, or did you swing?
I know the names of multiple players on the Yankees. So
Right. That you just dated guys. That's all it says.
actually, no, I know
You
them
just
from.
hooked up.
Yeah.
You're just straight.
There we go.
That doesn't mean anything. Jamie knows players on the Sixers, and she's,
That's beautiful.
right.
It's so beautiful when cultures come together like this.
Yeah, we love a girlfriend who chameleonizes herself into.
I will say
things.
mine was not from sports. Mine was from boys. It's definitely from my brothers. We'll talk about it all the time. My dad also.
Yeah, that's fair. I played like shortstop and second base.
Okay, shortstop, Derek Jeter, famous shortstop. See, I
Nice.
know stuff.
Good work, dude. Respect.
I'm not saying anything
Yeah,
interesting.
we need to jump into a topic. 'cause
Yeah, all
this is
right.
awful.
We really tried, and I feel like we also said interesting things before we started recording. Like we found out that
That's
you're.
life, dude. That's
we found
showbiz,
out
baby.
that you're the most pretentious.
Whoa.
I feel like we should talk about the cinema
You
thing.
want to do cinema? All right. I'm just a movie guy, right? I'm a cinephile. I would never tell someone that because, it sounds
I don't
like
think. I don't think you should tell
It
people
sounds
that.
like you move into a neighborhood
There was
and
a
you
lot
knock
of
on the
weight
door.
behind it that you were like, I'm a cinephile.
Right. And then they're like, well, we don't want you to hang out with our kids. Like, that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, you think it sounds like pedophile?
Whoa.
This is first you brought up molestation. Then you
Everyone
brought up
understood what I
pedophile.
said. You didn't have to say
I know,
the
but I
word.
feel like the gross thing about you saying you're a cinephile isn't that it sounds like pedophile. It's that you're like, it's like saying you're a foodie. It's like, okay, shut
no,
the
a foodie's
fuck up.
cool. Oh, that's true. Pretentious.
Okay,
is
did he just say a
definitely-
foodie's cool?
Would you not like? I'm like a foodie. Like, if you're a person who wants to go to restaurants,
You guys,
is that not a crazy thing? Like, that's
you're a douche. Okay, guess what?
I'm not out here like being like, oh, I'm a foodie. I know how to eat
Wait,
better
no.
than you. But like,
No,
if you're
but
a
it's
person
like-
who like likes to spend a lot of money, go on restaurants, and like that's like your like
You're
big
rich?
thing
Like,
in your
no,
life.
no.
No, dude, I'm broke. I'm broke, and I still would take an expensive dinner.
Maybe you're just bad with money.
Well, that for sure is another episode because I'm awful with money, but I'm still a foodie. You know what?
Foodie.
Don't
I
make
think
me
you're-
tell you
I
I'm a
think-
foodie.
I think you're saying you like things that everyone likes.
But I like them more than you.
That's crazy. That's insane. Okay.
But you don't like them to the
Okay.
extent that I love them.
Okay, so the context here is that our lovely producer Will
Doesn't understand cinema. He doesn't love it. He doesn't like it. He doesn't appreciate it.
Greg
Because I gave him
recommended
a
a
movie
film.
recommendation that he didn't like, and it was Leave the World Behind. Granted, looking back a couple of months later after it came out, it's not like an incredible
What's it about?
movie. Just watch the damn movie.
I don't.
It's basically
I got a bad review from Will, so I
it's
don't
like-
want to watch
it's
it.
It's apocalyptic, right? It's like if in modern world how the world would end. How would it end? Basically, and it's like very like technological and like words I can't say. Like, it's just a good movie. I don't know how to describe the movies I like.
It
but I
doesn't
like-
sound good.
No, it's great. Jamie, did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
She really just left me on that shit.
I watched the new Mission Impossible movie with
Do you
my
see
family.
what I'm saying? And you expect you want to take her opinion on the
Low-key,
movie?
it slapped. I was
Mission
like,
Impossible?
yeah, it was good. It was fun to watch.
But the movie is more than just fun to watch.
It had my favorite trope, which is someone who's a like international arms dealer who also is hosting like the hottest gala.
So just the Great Gatsby.
And it's like, why are you? That seems like a very public facing event for someone who's like
very Bruce
essentially
Wayne-y.
a terrorist.
Very
yeah.
Bruce Wayne-y. Do you like Batman?
Not like particularly. That's not like a superhero I gravitate
That's just
toward.
your favorite trope, but you don't.
I
like
just
to do
more
that.
think it's like that's
No, please say it.
sort of interesting.
Hurt me more. Say
That's
what
sort
you
of
think about Batman.
that he's autistic. I wasn't gonna say that,
Oh,
but he has that vibe. What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were just gonna say you didn't like the movies.
The Batman movies?
Yeah.
Are those your favorite superhero movies?
The only I would watch.
That is also.
Batman is incredible.
Did you watch the Was it Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Was it one? Did you
Yeah.
like that one?
Yeah.
No.
I think he's a great actor. It's why I like these movies. Are they?
That was the most boring superhero movie I've ever seen.
It's just because you don't like cinema.
Okay, so this is what happened. Greg told Will to watch
That's a masterpiece.
this movie.
Leave the world behind.
Okay. And Will said he didn't like it.
It's the last time I'm ever giving him a movie recommendation. by
And
the way.
tell the world what you said. Tell our 4 listeners what you said to Will.
It's just gonna be us. We're the only ones.
Yeah,
watching this.
whatever. And my mom.
Oh, jeez. Mrs. Lobo, I told Will, our lovely producer, that he doesn't like cinema. He just doesn't understand it. It's not for him. And I stand by that comment.
Douche.
But like the thing is, I love movies. I watch them a lot. I love all different genres of movies. I gave Will
I
a
love
horror movie
movies where there's a
rec.
sad guy
I like
who's
arcs.
Batman.
I like an arc.
I like art. Oh,
I like
arc?
an arc. Yeah.
Okay.
And in Batman, at least, like you got look, the Dark Knight trilogy is the greatest trilogy maybe of any movie ever. And I will tell you why. Heath Ledger in The Joker is the greatest acting performance in the history of cinema.
I've never
Number
seen
2,
it.
Meryl Streep in Sophie's Choice. Watch it, right? Unbelievable. It's what put Miss Sophie on the map.
Did
right
you know
there.
that me and Meryl Streep went to the same high school, different years?
And you guys same career trajectories.
pretty
Like
much.
right there, neck and neck.
Equally
Like when you think
successful.
Meryl, you think Grace.
Pretty
you
much.
know?
Everyone
Yeah,
says
it's
that.
unbelievable.
Everyone says,
really.
who are the 2 coolest alumni of Bernard's High School? And they say number 1 me, and then Meryl Streep.
Right. It's usually how
And then
it would
also
go.
Jay Giles, who is the guy from the song Centerfold.
That sounds awful. No one cares about it unless
That
he's
song
watching.
Centerfold?
Yeah, I don't know what that
My
is.
love runs cold. Also, Love Stinks. Do you guys know this?
Is this a real dude?
Love Stinks?
Is
yeah.
this is a real dude? Jamie, can we look it up? Jay Giles is a real dude.
My memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold.
That sounds awful. I think you
There you
might
go.
actually be the second coolest person to ever go to whatever school you just said.
Bernard's. Oh, and also a guy who won The Bachelorette, but then he got canceled because he did blackface in my high school yearbook. Yeah. But
That's got to be the
he
funniest.
did issue a notes app apology that the reason he was doing blackface was as a tribute to show how much he loved Jimi Hendrix. So
What's your favorite movie of all time?
okay, that's a good question because I feel like the answer I give is The Princess Bride, but I feel like that's such a
That's good
lame
movie.
answer.
I feel like we may have talked about this before.
Have we? I feel like that's a lame. Have you seen that movie? You've seen this movie? I feel like it's such a like. It's like saying Forrest Gump. It's like kind of like a it's obviously a really good movie.
But
Like,
Jenny, Forrest Gump is a weird movie to choose as your favorite movie ever.
I
though.
do love that movie though.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but like
What's your favorite movie ever? Is
All
it
right.
The Joker?
no. But all right, I will say that Heath Ledger in The Joker is the reason why I ever wanted to move to New York, be an actor, and do anything.
I haven't
is the-
seen it, but I feel like he doesn't do great with that.
I almost just said we should stop doing this podcast. There was a moment where in my head I was like, I don't want to be a part of this
Oh,
anymore.
Heath Ledger. I thought you meant the character of the Joker. I was like, doesn't he try to be a comedian and it's like not going well? I thought you meant
Okay, so in
I
the
think you
reiterated
saw that
version,
and you were like, I got to do that.
in the reiterated version, in the movie Joker with Joaquin,
yeah.
that is like a failed comedian, but that's
Okay.
just a different iteration of the character.
understand, yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
in the comic book Joker, for as far as I know, I could be wrong. He doesn't really have like a real deep, like solidified origin story. So it's kind of
Okay.
more like claymation. You can just do whatever you want to do with it. And in The Dark Knight and Joker, they don't really care about any of that, and you see him as he is now, and he is. I'm telling you, that's the greatest acting you will ever see in your life. ever.
Okay,
It
I'll
will
watch
never
it.
get better than that. He's unbelievable.
I'm doing such good acting right now, listening to a man talk about
Yeah.
the film The Joker and nodding.
Oh, I know, but I gotta say
So
that
actually,
I'm not like.
I don't
obsessed
really
with the
think you're a
Joker.
douche.
No, I do kind of. You're starting to convince me I might be a douche though. Like I never thought I was.
But you would
douche
never
until-
agree if you were really a douche, you'd be like, nah. Like I think you're like, oh yeah, I should.
I also talk in exaggeration. That's just
Yeah.
naturally how I speak. But I do believe this is the greatest acting performance ever. But it's also like then you got Christian Bale as Batman, and he is phenomenal in everything he's ever done.
Yeah.
You know?
Should we say the name of our podcast?
Oh, Hill to Die On.
It's
Now that I'm thinking
actually
about it.
borderline hard to get into the meat of our podcast because we have so many things to get in
Yeah.
a fight about.
It's because we actually don't like each other.
Is Greg a douche?
But I agree on that one.
I know we did kind of come around. Do we all agree that Greg was a douche?
Well, he calls himself a foodie.
That was
I'm
rough.
just saying, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm a foodie, but like I would say I don't want to say
If you
I
had
like
to make
food
if you
more
had to
than
make a
next
dating
guy.
app, if you had to make a dating app, no, I just taste it better than all of you. Listen, you don't know what to taste for. Yeah, that's the same way he's talking about fucking movies.
Well,
Listen,
wait,
well,
so ask the dating
I know
app.
you didn't like that restaurant I recommended, but
Ask the dating app.
oh, if you were to make a dating app like profile, would you like list yourself as like cinephile,
No.
foodie?
No.
But like, how would you, I feel like you would want to convey those things about yourself?
I just like movies.
But how would you say it on on Hinge?
I like movies.
That's
When I had
this
dating
is why I
apps,
can't be on dating apps.
there was
It's-
no creativity on my dating app
okay.
ever.
Did it ever work for you?
Yeah.
I mean, you famously met our
I
lovely
did fine. No, we met
assistant producer
real
in real life. I
Yeah,
know.
Yeah. But I never had problems on the dating app.
Your profile on a dating app, and in the caption you said that you love poetry.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you not remember that?
The only thing worse
And
about
honestly, life is poetry, especially in cinema. Greg,
the only thing worse than my bad memory is that my girlfriend has a really good one.
that's awesome.
I
Thank
was
you.
going through a phase,
Jaclyn, thank
dude.
you.
What do you mean?
A poetry phase?
Yo, I've written some poems. I've dabbled in poetry for sure. I want to make you think I'm smarter than I am because I'm not. God damn it. I don't
That's
remember that.
douchey.
It is. That is so douchey.
Did you just say poet?
Oh my god. I hate that guy. I absolutely hate that guy. That guy's the worst.
Sixers fan?
All right, guy's not bad actually. He's starting to grow on me. That guy sounds like the
Cinephile
worst.
foodie poet. Oh my
What
god.
else?
Those are credits as a comedian.
Oh my
Oh,
yeah, seriously.
You know, like that guy on a date though is just like, yeah, and it's like the best acting you've ever seen. in
Well,
a
that
movie.
guy is like the ultimate mansplainer.
That guy also has a podcast for sure.
Oh my god.
Wait, I love that. Like we were like, okay, we're gonna talk about the
Is this an
apocalypse on this
intervention?
episode. It's actually just like Greg. We're tearing Greg apart.
Is this an intervention? I feel like
no,
I
Greg.
need to better
Greg,
myself.
I love you. It's
What?
good. No, I just period.
Whoa.
But you're kind of a douche.
I
though.
am. I'm starting to feel like that poetry thing. That was a nail in the coffin. You
Yeah.
can't bounce back from the pen.
I know that cinephile foodie poet has a mustache. Like, yeah, those all,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he does. And he does.
But
And he's like probably 5'8", but he tells people he's 5'9".
do you do that?
Not anymore.
On dating app, okay, what would your height have been?
5'9". Yeah. But I'm 5'8"-ish.
5'8", 5'8",
Five-
and
5'8".
change.
I'll take
5'8" and
5'8",
change.
you know.
Okay, we were gonna get in an argument today about whether or not
Do we
we
have
think
time? Or can we just talk about
we'll
are
cut
you a
things from the
douche?
others. Am I okay? That could be the episode. Is the
I
episode
kinda
just
like-
"Am I
yeah,
a douche"? Okay,
yeah.
fine. I think I've gotten feedback historically that people think I am pretentious,
Really?
but it's from people who are huge bitches that I like don't.
I see it now.
I
No,
don't
you're
really
right. I see it.
associate with anymore.
No, I see it for sure. I see the pretentiousness. Yeah, that was the worst sell job I've ever heard in my. You could have said nothing, and it would have been so much better.
It's from people that I don't talk to anymore. So
Wow, that was the
And
worst
not-
thing you could say.
wait, I feel like I'm
What would they say? What was the feedback?
okay.
you
I
would call
feel
them bitches?
like well, I wouldn't at the time have, but I feel like I definitely like to read a book now and
We
then.
get it. You have one hobby. Say anything else.
I have many hobbies, like for example, be a stand-up comedian, something I do that pays me
That's not a
almost
hobby.
nothing.
That's depression. There's a
Yeah,
huge
well-
difference.
Um,
Almost nothing. Congrats on it not being nothing.
Yeah,
though.
it's not nothing.
My dream right now is to make almost nothing in stand-up comedy.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. Right now, it's a little more than almost nothing. So,
Whoa.
but it's definitely not enough.
It's not something, but it's not almost nothing.
Yeah, I did get booked. Today I got booked on 3 gigs. I was like, wait,
Today?
yeah.
Whoa.
But then it's like I'm sure I'll go another week and won't get booked on anything, so it's fine. But one of them is definitely paid, so, and it's a road gig.
Wow, where at?
It's in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
which
IUP.
is. Do you know where that is?
Of course, I went to Shippensburg University, which is 30
Whoa.
minutes from there.
See, I didn't even know
You wanna
where
take
you
a
went to
road trip?
college.
It's in the middle of absolute
I am
bumblefuck
going on a
nowhere.
road trip there. Yeah.
I know. I was just inviting
I
myself.
think that's
if
where
you didn't catch my
I'm.
drift.
Well, no, I can't invite you.
Right, but you're not
'Cause
inviting
I'm
me. I already
pretentious.
invited myself. Are you driving?
Yeah.
I just drove Jack up to an upstate New York show.
Really?
I
Wait,
was
where'd
her
you do an
chauffeur.
update? What show did you do upstate?
Stevenstown.
If
Yeah,
you couldn't hear that, she
baby.
said Stevenstown. And if you don't know where that is,
Go fuck yourself.
join
Stevenstown
the
is
club.
the Paris of upstate New York. What part of upstate New York? West.
Canada.
No, it was very
Slay.
far.
Yeah.
It was awful. I got a ticket on my way there.
I did a show in Schenectady like a couple.
Whoa.
Oh, with Ethan Filler. A couple months ago. It was pretty fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
That's
Might be the hardest word in the world
okay.
to spell.
SCH.
Jamie?
Yeah, pull it up.
Pull it up.
Wait,
What's
wait.
the word again?
Schenectady.
Schenectady. I feel like if you say that too quick, you might find yourself in trouble.
I actually don't even know what word. SCHNEC.
Where's the Y, though? There's got to be a Y.
Wait.
in-
Let Grace finish.
Wait, SCHE. Wait, I feel like I can't spell it. SCHENECTADY.
Bingo.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
good
that's
for
why I'm
you.
pretentious, because I'm a genius. I'm also, I will say I'm really good at spelling, and my best friend Anna Koppelman is extremely dyslexic. And like texting her to me, I'm like, this is so fun. This is like a New York Times word game. Which I also am like, that's douchey
Why?
of
'Cause
me.
She, like, slow?
She misspells every word.
Oh, she's like my dad. They should meet.
They should totally
I
meet.
think my dad would like Anna.
Am I a douche? Am I?
I think you, in order to be my friend in comedy, I think you have to be very easy to get to know, because I don't get to know a lot of people
Okay.
to a fault. But like, I feel like with you,
Interesting
like
about you.
you are pretty.
Yeah, I'm definitely a friendly person. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm pretty outgoing.
But
do
then when you get
think,
to know you, it's just
yeah, it's
so
like what
fake.
a cunt.
Yeah,
like
it's just
that.
like- It's just all fake.
I am fake. Yeah. I definitely think I'm like smarter than other people, and I think I'm better than other people. And I think when people sense that about me,
You're really saving me in this episode, 'cause I don't think.
well,
that,
no, because I've definitely been told that I'm like pretentious, but it's by people I like no longer talk to. Because I was like, wait, you guys are mean. But I definitely.
But like, they
I was
could've-
like, wait, you guys don't like something about me? I'll never talk to you again.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
I know, yeah. So don't.
If that were me, I
don't-
would have no.
So I'm
friends.
really good at taking criticism.
When you write jokes, do you ever run them by friends?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's the difference between us.
Yeah, I'll take it to like a mic before I would. run
Really.
it by. I mean, sometimes I'd run it
That's
by
honestly
someone,
probably
but like
better off though.
I wouldn't necessarily be like. But yeah, I wouldn't just like try it on a show.
No. I mean, like, if you're writing, when you write, do you write alone,
Yeah, I write alone.
and you don't want to write with friends?
No, and
Yeah.
people often will be like, "Oh, we should write together," and I'm like, "Totally," but then I'm like, "That's kind of a waste of time because I'll probably have fun with
So
them."
you just lie to them.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
Might be a little
If
pretentious.
anyone's asked me to write with them, I'm sorry.
I feel like I've probably asked you that.
I don't write with anyone though. Like I
That is so interesting. I don't think I could write really like successfully alone unless I've already gathered enough to work with.
I definitely get ideas from talking to like people. Like I'll be like, "Oh, that was funny. That thing we said was funny." Blah blah blah, and then I'll write it down. And then when I'm alone, I'll flesh it out into an idea.
Okay.
But I have to be fully alone because I also talk to myself while I write.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not, like I can't just be like, blah, 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 blah.
Do you
Like
type it out or do you write it?
I type it out.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I sit in my room with the AC fully on so it's loud, and then I just talk, and
And we're doing this every day.
I try to do it for an hour a day.
Oh, nice.
But I never succeed. I do it for like maybe 5 hours in total a month. But this month I've actually been really good. This month I do think I'm gonna hit like 12 hours of doing that.
Do you like keep track of how many
Yeah.
hours? Wow, dude, you're so much better than me.
No.
It's ridiculous, dude.
And
if
that-
you knew
that
my work
To
ethic,
be recorded as that. No, but this is me at my
Yo, that's
best. My best
hilarious.
version of myself is doing that. But I
Yo.
don't do that. Okay, I'm pretentious. I ran a marathon and I like need people to know that all the time. I feel like I constantly am like,
Wait, it is
How
interesting.
can I slip
though.
in that I ran a marathon into conversation?
It's interesting how you want to move past me complimenting you, though.
Oh, no, because I actually don't think it's like I don't deserve the compliment. Like I don't do that consistently. But that's my like goal that I'm constantly
I
beating
mean,
myself
that's
up
fair.
for not hitting.
But to sit down though
Yeah.
and do 12 hours in a month is good.
Yeah, I
That's
guess that's
impressive.
good.
And granted, like there are moments where you're like, okay, we just did like 2-3 hours in one sitting, and then you could probably bang 12 hours out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But like to do an hour and like to sit down 12 times for an hour, I mean that's good.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Right.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
You ran a
really
marathon?
I'm really bad at taking compliments. I ran a marathon, but I'll bring it up. Like if people are talking about running, like someone asked me to run a 5K recently and I was like, or she wanted to run a 10K, which is like 6 miles. A marathon's like
So why don't we just say 6?
I don't know
What's a-
why.
what's a
I don't know
K?
why.
that
K is a kilometer. Yeah.
Yo, I never knew that. That pisses me off.
Of
Can
cour-
we stop with the
Cinephile-
metric system, dude?
Cinephile, no, you can't have
the
this
metric
take that
system's
the
a
metrics.
joke, bro. We're America. Just do America numbers.
I mean, yes,
You know?
I agree. Tell me it in miles. Tell me in miles. But, I do think, honestly, this goes against your take about, like, I feel like cinephile
Just say
foodie,
one sentence. Just finish one of them.
cinephile foodie poet guy
I hate that.
would be into kilometers and would be like, we actually should use
because
Celsius. It
I'm
makes a
not
lot
a-
more sense.
It's
Like,
because I'm not a douche.
I
No, I think
guess.
I am
you
a
might
douche.
be.
But it's like selective douche, you know?
Like my friend wanted to run this 10K though, and she like
Nice.
put it in a group chat with like other girl comedians and was like, I think this would be fun. And I was like, it was like exploding out of me that I was like, I need to tell you guys that I've run a marathon. Like that I run 6 miles like almost every day. Like I was like, I have to tell you. Like, and I was like, what's wrong with me? That I have to brag that I ran a marathon
Because
2 years
you're
ago.
probably the only
What
one.
did you say?
I was like, wait, yeah, I'd like love to do that. Like fun fact about me, like actually I like
You said fun.
I didn't say fun fact, but it was
Nah, she
something
probably
like
did,
it was
though.
something like that.
Like, she
Wait,
probably
actually,
did.
I want to kind of see how I said it. I'm curious because
How
I
long ago
definitely
is
said
this?
it.
I don't like how your lock screen and your home screen are the same picture.
Oh, should that not be?
No, that's weird.
I definitely.
How long ago was this? Like recently?
Yeah, this was like a couple days ago. I was like, I'm mentally ill and still waiting to hear actually if I'm doing the New York City
Like,
Marathon.
but you're so girly though. Like I'm mentally
which is
ill,
the
but
following weekend, but I could probably do both. And then someone
oh
goes,
my god!
and then someone
You
goes,
are such a scumbag.
I know,
You're coming from behind. in this,
Yeah. You are a.
comeback.
I know.
I
And
can't believe this is a fourth quarter OT
and I was,
finish.
and
here.
I was
You
typing
are,
it, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up! Why
that
would you
is the
do
most
this?"
ridiculous.
And someone goes, "Okay, marathon, okay, runner girl," and I was like,
yeah,
"Yeah,
they hate you.
I know. I hate
Okay,
myself."
marathoner, okay.
But I probably could do both. Pisses me off. Like we get it. All of them.
Also, I didn't
all
get
of
into the
them-
New York City Marathon either, so it's like I'm not running it. I just had to like
Why not?
be like,
were your grades not good?
yeah,
enough?
my grades. It was my reach school.
Your SATs. and it,
No, I applied to run it for a charity. This is also my brother. I know they were like,
Yeah.
I applied to run it for like it's like an organization that works with people who have like spinal cord injuries, which is what my brother has. So it's like a lot of people are like paralyzed, which is also so shitty that I'm like, oh,
Kinda
Greg.
irony. Yeah.
My brother's name is also Greg, and being
Yo,
like,
we
oh, like
get it.
I don't. But
Oh, you're right. First episode.
this is the
I'm
first.
sorry.
We haven't
You're
brought
right.
it up yet. But I was like, it's so douchey for me to be like, yeah, I'm actually in honor of my brother who literally can't walk. Wouldn't it be sick if I ran 26.2 miles for the second time?
Yeah, that is actually
Um,
real. That's really funny though. That's a funny thought.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Well,
But yeah, I did. It's shit like that. Thank you. Yeah, it's shit like that where I'm like, oh, I am actually a little bit pretentious, and I think people like if I
it's
have
just the way that you phrased that, and then everybody in that chat was like, they're trying for that. Like they're trying to work hard to do this, and meanwhile, fucking Grace Lobo comes in. Yeah, I could probably squeeze both in. I could probably
Yeah.
do them both.
Yeah, I
Horrible.
agree. I knew
Horrible.
that was an example. That's why I was like, I'll pull up the text. It's
yeah,
bad.
I think somehow you're way more of a douche than
I
me.
don't know if that's true. Will's nodding.
I think I win, Jack.
I
who do you
think
think's
it's
more
like
of a douche?
certain things.
More is crazy.
But more. I'll take more.
I think we both are kind of equally douchey.
What
in
a
different
douche
ways.
answer, dude.
I will like, or like if someone's talking about comedy and I can tell like they know less about it than me, like I'm kind of like, I can feel myself being like, I love to not correct people is like one of the hardest things
Mm.
for me in my life. Like, okay, this is
That's kinda the-
timely. And if it's like, I don't think she would care if I talked about this. If she does, I can believe it. But like Anna had surgery on one of her ovaries and she was spelling she kept, when she was texting me about it, spelling the word ovary Overy, like with an E instead of an A. And I was like, and she was literally about to have emergency surgery. And I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Let her misspell it. Let
Maybe
her
you're
keep spelling
OCD.
it ovary. No, I just want people to know that I'm smart. Like, I'm like, you should know that.
But that's super obsessive.
Well, then I was like, then I waited until after the surgery, and I was like, also, now that you're fine, like, I feel like I can tell you that ovary has an A in it and not an E. Like,
Wow.
but I feel like that's douchey. But then I was like, I'll find a way to make it funny.
That's what's douchey about it.
I guess. I was like, ha,
did it.
like,
She
now
just
that
said,
you
"Ha,
saved
ha."
the ovary, like, I think I can. You're right. It's not funny.
No. It's bad for sure.
It's
really
just
bad.
douchey.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm a huge douche. Yeah. That's why people.
You're gonna have a lot to apologize this episode.
To who? Dyslexics and.
Your friends, those bitches that you called bitches, that for sure were
They're,
probably
those
nice.
people are not my friends, but the girls in the running chat are my friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
The chat. I can
You
apologize.
got it. Yeah.
Wait, so where did we land? Who's a bigger douche? Wow, I love that we found this.
I'm trying
fight.
to think. What would you say is? I will say in comedy, I am not someone who will like correct somebody within like if they have an opinion or something.
Yeah.
But I know more comedy than
You actually,
the
you,
next person. I
you
know
definitely,
way more.
you definitely are a big like I've definitely been somewhere with you where you're being like odd numbers are funnier or something like that. Like you'll say stuff like that.
But like cause yeah, that makes
Like,
me yeah.
you know?
That makes us both sound like we have no idea what we're talking about.
No, but I think we have no idea what we're talking about. But I'll be
Right,
I'll
that's
be
fair.
somewhere with you where you're like I don't think it was like rule of threes, but you were saying something where I was
Yeah,
like,
I just don't even say it.
okay,
Really. I'll take the compliment as long as you don't say what I said. But I just mean like too like a judgment of a comedian. Like I because of where I work and how much comedy I see
I guess that's
at a high level, I just have such a higher threshold of what's funny than the next
Yeah.
person. So it's like I have a hard time like believing people are funny.
And yet you think
including myself.
you think I'm so funny.
Yeah, I think you're funny. So yeah, I think you're funny. Yeah.
Got him.
But yeah, no,
Do you think I could run a marathon? I
you
also
ran
think
one.
it's that in my head, I'm like, oh, people think that I wouldn't be able to run a marathon because in my head, I'm like, everyone thinks I'm like a chubby middle schooler because that's how I still like view myself. So I'm obsessed with
For the
having
viewer,
people
not
find
even
out.
near being a chubby middle schooler.
No, I know. I don't think you
Grace
guys think
doesn't
that's
even give
what
you the vibe that she was once a chubby middle schooler.
Wait, I feel like I really do with my personality. but-
No, not at all. Why? Because you're funny?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm like, I've told multiple people when I've
You're
been like,
ginger,
oh, I
though.
ran it. Yeah.
I feel like to
What?
be a girl and be a ginger, like you gotta be funny.
I guess there are a lot of female
It's
redhead
like a
comedians.
funny
Yeah.
Thing to
it's-
look at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
For
that.
sure. My sister's a ginger.
Yeah, and hilarious to look at.
She's not
Yeah.
particularly funny though,
Well,
unless she's watching this, and then she's hilarious.
hilarious. Yeah, I just feel like I need people because I've told people I run a marathon. They'll be like, "Well, a half marathon." And I'll be like, "No, the whole thing." Like I don't. So
Oh, you ran a full one?
I'm gonna kill you.
You ran a what?
Did you guys know I ran a marathon? Did we know about that?
Wait, you
Do we
ran a
know?
what?
A marathon? It's like a big long race. It's from ancient
How
Greece.
many kilometers are there?
There's
though?
probably films about it. So then you could
300.
Yeah. Is that?
No. I wish you saw that movie. Wow, we really came full circle there.
Yeah, we really did. Well, I think
300's
we
about like Sparta. This is like
No, I'm not gonna watch it. It sounds like it's for boys. Do you know what movie is good? The movie Troy.
how the fuck can you possibly sit here and tell me Troy's good, but the movie 300 or Gladiator
Wait,
isn't?
because I haven't seen those ones.
It's
Troy.
the same fucking
Have you guys
thing.
Have you guys seen Troy?
Yes.
Do you think it's a good movie? When I was like in high school, we used to watch the scene where Brad Pitt and Rose Byrne have sex all the time because we watched it in school one time, and like me and my friends were sitting there in like our English class, and we were like, they're so hot. Like, so yeah, I've seen the movie Troy like 400 times.
Have you seen the movie or just Brad Pitt having sex with Rose Byrne?
I'm gonna be honest with you, a mix of both.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for you.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
should we apologize?
I think we need to apologize for a lot. Wait, actually, who has come off as a bigger douche? Here, Jack. Should I hand Jack the
sound off
microphone?
in the comments.
Should I be handing Jamie the microphone? Jamie, I want.
You
Holy
see,
shit.
it's hard to call.
Closer to you.
It's hard to call. I think Greg initially.
Fuck.
It's well, okay. I'm trying to formulate my thoughts because Greg is more in denial about it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
slash-
really coming at it apologetically.
Yeah, but you're like, after you're saying all these things, like, oh yeah, I guess it's douchey, haha. Grace knows exactly what about her is douchey.
That's
which is
true.
a strong
The
difference.
self-awareness.
But my thing is like, is being self-aware make you less of a douche?
Yes.
But what about the level of douchebaggery?
Well, because
If
when
she has
you're
a
not
higher
self-aware,
level-
you spend 12 minutes on a podcast talking about how great Christian Bale and Heath Ledger are in the Batman movie.
To be fair, they are fucking awesome. They are incredible.
Yeah, and so then at that point you're like, okay, like
Yeah, you're right.
so.
So you
I
pick-
would say Greg.
By a hair.
By here.
Okay, Will, do you want to weigh in?
God, dude.
I'm scared. Greg also references Joe Rogan all the time.
Yeah, ironically, I
I
hate Joe Rogan. I don't want to be the bigger dude.
You nicknamed your girl after a Joe Rogan character. That's so weird.
Wait, what?
You nicknamed your girlfriend after a Joe Rogan
Yeah,
character.
you're right. It's funny. Fuck me.
God, I thought at first this episode was gonna be why is Greg a douche? Yeah. And you started to pluck away at that lead.
I really did.
Like at halftime, he was blowing you out of the water. And then I've never seen a come from behind victory like what you pulled off today
Congratulations.
of epic proportions. Because that chat marathon
That was ridiculous, right?
That
That was
was-
ridiculous.
that was ESPN
But I think I could
number one
squeeze in
play of the
both.
week right
Yeah.
there. Da-da-dun,
yeah,
da-da-dun.
that was good.
Nuts.
Wow, that was terrible.
That was nuts. Cause I like run and like I like never drop the distances that I've run really.
normal. You should not. I'm a douche.
I hope that's all the camera picked up. Like just
Yeah.
you saying that.
Wow, that's bad.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that answer. So, what's your mount time?
So I think this is what it's. So we talking so we talking marathons. We talking got a track.
Also, if
nearby?
you knew my mile times, they're so bad.
I'm actually an ultra marathon.
Yeah. You're like, no, I ran like 50 miles the other day. Yeah.
I do try to ask one.
Wait, for real? Oh, well.
Grace will think about this.
I'm also, I think part of the problem is I'm so competitive. Like, I think that's, yeah.
Grace, we started a podcast because you think you can kill a bobcat. I don't think any viewer is like, I wonder if Grace
Yeah.
Lobo is competitive.
That's a really good point.
You know what I mean?
Well, anyway, I would like to apologize to women, a group that I often find myself being really competitive with, which, yeah, is not my best quality. Who else do we have to? I want to apologize to. Runners everywhere, especially ones who are better than me, which is probably most of you, and also ones who are worse than me, because it's not a competition.
It's so
But
gay,
sometimes it
dude.
is. Sometimes it's a race. And then I'd also like to apologize to people with dyslexia, even though I do like texting them, because it is fun for me to try to figure out what they're saying. I am getting
Getting a
canceled.
New York Times subscription for free.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would apologize.
Gregory.
So who should I apologize to?
Probably people who like normal films.
Oh, okay. If you are a casual viewer of a film,
People who eat food.
good for you. You know, and if you casually want to go out to get something to eat, go for, you know what? Hell yeah. Take a picture of that photo.
Oh yeah, apologize to Will right now.
Will's waiting for this.
Yeah, I waited to get you on camera for this apology.
You know what?
Wait, let me zoom in.
Yeah. Greg, lean into the camera. Got him.
I'm handing this mic right back to you for an apology. I would like to apologize to Will because you know what? I gave him a movie recommendation, Leave the World Behind, which I thought was a great movie. And I will still stand by that thought. He didn't like it. And I told him it's because you don't like cinema. And I hurt his feelings because it's almost a year later and we're now doing a podcast about it. And then, you know, he proved me wrong when I gave him a movie recommendation for what movie? Late Night with the Devil. And he said he loved it. And so I thought, you know
Huge.
what? Maybe I misjudged his character. You know, maybe I misjudged this man who works hard, you know, who comes in,
Character.
puts his bootstraps up every day, shows up to work, does his job, and then he goes home to his girlfriend. And he
This is why you're a douche. This is why.
Because I can't take it serious.
Well, yeah. Just because he was like, it's a poem
you're
now.
right.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the rose that grew from the cracks of the concrete when no one else
I
said it
think you
could
should
do it?
apologize
That's
to the
Tupac.
poetry community.
Yeah, honestly, I will apologize to anyone who's like smart and actually does the things I just said.
Or like,
that I
who's
like
a
to
boy
do.
and an artist, because I think you give them a bad rap. Also, people who are 5'9", because you were appropriating their
You're
culture on
right.
the internet.
You're right. I would like to say that I'm an artist. But
Oh, I'll give you
I
artist.
kinda
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
you are,
artist
you
I
are, you
am
are.
Because you would like talk
Yeah.
to me and you would never think that I like to be an
No,
artist.
I would think you were someone who says I'm a writer, but you're not actually, and
Right.
you are. It turns out.
Not a good one,
No.
but like
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we know that. You guys should follow our podcast. It's at Hill to Die On Pod. Yeah. Okay, marketing. Guess what? I actually have a business degree from a
Yo, drop the Instagram.
from a top tier university. We want to talk about that. And you can also follow me, one of America's smartest women and fastest runners. I'm Grace Lobo at gklobo on
You
Instagram.
dropped the Hill to Die on one, right?
Hill to Die On Pod. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Mine's at gregmelly.
And you should also follow at jacksowack,
Jacksowack.
who's
and
been
then-
called Jamie and Jaclyn on this podcast. And I'm Will Bryant.
Yo, your memory has been awesome.
I'm
I
really
apologize
smart.
to you. I want to apologize. I want to apologize to you because I think you deserve to be a douche.
Thank you.
I don't have the
I earned
right
it.
to be one.
You're right. I earned it.
But you've earned it because you have the talent to be a douche.
Thank you.
I don't have that.
I would be such a fuckboy.
Yeah, you would. You would be awful.
Okay, this is fun. I love you.
I don't think we would be friends if you were a guy.
No, you'd
All right,
hate
nice.
me.
Yeah. Cool.
But I'd be nice to you.
That sounds all right. See you next time, guys.
Bye.